If your motorcycle feels like a pogo stick every time you hit the brakes, it might not be broken. You might just be ignoring this. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Motorcycle Rewind. And today we're with our 1980 Honda CT110. Getting it ready to go, moto camping. And today, our attention is all on the front suspension. So let me show you what's going on. I don't think we have any fork oil in it. So we're gonna put fork oil in and hopefully that does the trick. If not, it'll all come pouring out and we'll have to redo the seals. But let's start with the fork oil. This guy only has 1,596 miles on it. So I don't think the seals, and let's say, you know, I don't think it's the seals, but fingers crossed. Let me show you. This is all you need to change the fork oil. A 10 millimeter for the drain bolt, 19 millimeter for the top bolt, some fork oil or ATF or whatever the manual calls for, and I need a measuring. It calls for 120 to 130 cc's. So we went right in the middle to 125. I'm gonna go ahead and crack this guy right down here. Like I said, just a 10 millimeter. Curious to see how much actually comes out. Not much should come out now until I crack the top. Okay, let's see if I can get this guy. Yep, there we go. I like to do them one at a time. Some people like to do them both. I like to do one at a time. We'll let this drain out, see if there's any in there. Sometimes you may have to roll the handlebars out of the way a little bit, but not this time. There it comes. Curious to see how much actually comes out. By the time I got the camera down here, it had already dripped out, which is probably understanding of why it was loose. I squish it, I'm just compressing the shocks to see if I get more out. That was it. Okay, got the air compressor. I'm gonna blow it out, see if I can blow out some of this gunk here. I'm gonna hold the towel over it, stick this in the hole, and see what happens. Yeah, that got all, look at all that stuff that came out. That's good. Let me try a little bit more. Yeah, good. I feel pretty good about that. All right, let's clean this up a little bit and then put the drain plug back in and then we'll fill it up. Yeah, let's put this guy in. Make sure you get the washer too. Here and here. Just snug it up. I'm curious to see how much came out. There wasn't much, meaning that was all that was in there. So this guy looks to be like it may have been painted, so maybe they had it apart at one point in time when this thing got painted and didn't put enough in. So let's fill this up. Okay, filling this guy up. 125-ish. Looks to be about right there. Okay, and grab your cleanest funnel and then just pour this guy in here. We'll let that drain down and then we'll put the cap on. Just for giggles, let's see how much is in here. Yeah, not much. Not much, probably half, maybe a little less than what it needed. Let me get that out of here and then we'll move on. Okay, let's take our funnel out and then put our cap back in. Look, this guy looks like it's only 1,500 miles. I mean, this thing, that O-ring still looks brand new. Let's put this guy in here. I don't want to put it in all the way because then I just want to kind of bleed. Oh, it feels better already. All right, let's get that guy on there and move on to the next one. Okay, let's go. Let's get this guy off. There we go. Oh, shoot. I think I had a little bit of pressure behind it. Good thing I caught it all with my hand. And by hand, I mean driveway. Okay, so we should be able to get both. You should be able to see me unscrew this and catch an eye out on the bottom there too. Let's see if I can get this here. Let's see if it starts coming out. There it comes, I think. Did this one have even less in it? Jeez and Pete's. Oh, there it comes. Oh, that one's got more, and I missed the bucket. That one's got more. That one has way more. I'll have to clean the driveway later before Carrie sees it. Let me just squish this down and see if I can get more out. No, that's it. Let's get the air compressor. Okay, air compressor up top, towel here. Blow it out. Yeah, let's wipe that up. I think that's it. This one definitely had more in it. It may not look like it in here, but I had more that hit the ground. Okay, let's go ahead and put this bottom drain plug in. 125 cc's. Let's get that guy, let that guy burp in there. Let it drain in. Let's see how much we had come out of this one. Yeah, this one was probably closer. We're halfway in here, but it probably had at least a quarter more come out. There we go. Okay, so let's squish it now. That's way better. I'm not bottoming out. It is way better. Before it was, you could hear it that they were dry, but that feels way better. Put my glasses. Okay, good. Oh yeah, it feels so much better. So much better. Brakes work. We needed that. Needed some fork oil. Oh yeah. And you see, neighbors running out of the way, see me coming. Okay, so here's our list. Fork oil on the top, done. We still need LED conversion, oil change and tune-up, paint. Need to locate some rear turn signals, some mirrors, left front lever, and the brake cable for the back brake. Front rack, question mark. And then need a 12-volt auxiliary battery solution so I can charge my other devices. But we're plugging away. So guys, there you have it. Our 1980 Honda CT110 fork oil checked off the list. Guys, this is something simple that pretty much anybody can do. It's not hard work. It doesn't matter what bike you have. It works out pretty much the same. And I challenge you guys to do it. No need to pay somebody to do this or put it off. Simple. Just check with your owner's manual or your service manual to see exactly what your quantities are. Do not use these quantities unless you have a Honda CT110 that you're changing the fork oil on. Hey guys, stick around for our cool song all about changing the fork oil on a Honda CT110. So guys, I want to thank you for watching yet another episode of Motorcycle Rewind, and do me a favor, like, tag, share, and follow us on Instagram at Motorcycle Rewind, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And guys, remember, a new video every single day in May.
took a dive. Front and center, I barely survived. Ain't the springs, ain't the frame. Sometimes simple's the one to blame. Pop that cap, let it flow. What's inside, you don't wanna know. Little bit low, little worn out. Funny how we never think about just a little less bounce, little more control. Couple bumps, loose center pocket below. Fresh oil in, now she rides like gold. Funny what a small things can hold. Little less dive when I hit that brake. Feel like a brand new bike I didn't make. Out on the road, yeah, finally know. Don't skip the stuff that nobody shows. 10 mil missing, where'd it go? Same old story in every show. Crack it loose, let it drain. Years of riding down the train. Measure it out, nice and slow. Give that front end what it owes. Cap it up, snug it down. Now freedom flop all over town. Just a little less bounce, little more control. Couple bolts loose, center pocket below. Fresh oil in, now she rides like gold. Funny what a small fix can hold. You don't need a shop, you don't need a lift. Just a little time and a simple fix. Before you run off into the wall, make sure the front end's worth your while. Little less bounce, little more feel. Now she checks straight, now she's real. Load it up, going out west. Moto Camping Rig at its best.